Hello and good Thursday evening, everybody. It's so nice to be back. It is May the 4th.
Be with you.
On this day in 1976, two men were caught fighting over what they thought was the Holy Grail. However, it's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Shane. How are you? Sorry, I'm looking
Good.
this way because I got a special guest with me tonight.
Oh.
Grooming.
Oh, look. Look
Maybe
at
I'll
the
slide.
haircut on this one.
Come on, Stanley. Let's slide this way. Bloop. There you go. Yeah, he got all trimmed up. He's ready for summer. He's all shredded.
Shredded for summer.
Aren't you, Bubs? Yeah. Well, he doesn't like the process. It's pretty traumatic. He gets a little stressed, which, you know, you get held down for half an hour against your will and shaved. I think that's stressful.
I don't know. Some people are.
Well, and Stan isn't. To be fair, I mean, he likes
He's not a sheep.
He's not a sheep, but he does resemble one right now. But he's so cute because everyone thinks he's so fat. And look at him. He's just a wee thing. Aren't you putting?
Oh, it's all his beautiful hairdo.
Yeah. But he's a teddy bear now.
Chubby.
I didn't want the lion's cuts. Too tight. You know, I like a little fluff there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why are you gonna bite me? I'll bite you back.
Does your cat bite?
Only since he was getting this haircut yesterday. He doesn't normally. No.
Oh no. Wow.
Biting's his new thing. Well, he doesn't bite all the time, but he's just he knew what was happening and he didn't like it. Oh, you're knocking my shit over.
Traumatized.
Yeah. It's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair, buddy. But it's over. Anyway, how are you, Shane? Hear me? I'm talking about Stan, like he's part of the show.
He is part of the show. This is a wonderful, wonderful man. Hey, little Ange, how you doing? I'm
Hey,
good.
little
Hey,
Ange.
Doug, how are you? It feels
Great.
like it's been a while, even though we missed last week.
Yep.
But
You were having some family time, so I hope that went really well and you had a great visit.
yeah, my dad came by. We watched the hockey game, which was good.
Yep.
I think we won that game.
Yes, you did. Because no, you didn't. Because I went to my
that
friend
was the
Donnie's
loss.
house.
Yeah.
And watched it.
Yeah, my dad was like, I love watching the game with my dad because the first goal against, he said, it's over. It's like, it's not over. We just started.
he's a first period guy, I take it.
They got 2 goals. It's over. I'm going to bed. And the game that they came back, it was 2-0 after the first period, and he's like, that's it. I'm going to bed. I can't take it. These guys, they're over. And then it was 3-1 at the end of the second, and he called me at the end of the second. He's like, it's over. 3-1. I thought you went to bed. It's like, I didn't, but I'm going to bed now for sure. And then when they came back and won, he called me at the end of the game. He's like, did you see that? They came back and won. And I said, I thought you went to bed. He's like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go to bed.
I think it's cute your dad gets so excited.
Yeah, well, this has been our team my whole life, and I know that him and his buddies used to go when he was a teenager,
Right.
to Maple Leaf Gardens to see the Leafs. So he's been a long-time fan. So it'd be amazing if they could do a little something this year.
Yeah, no, I think it'd be great because there's a lot of diehards that just really, like yourself, just haven't had a great go of it.
No, and you know what? Even them making it past the first round, like, it was a sigh of relief. Like, at least that monkey's off the bat. Now, I don't want them to lose 4 straight in the second round or anything, but like at least they've accomplished something that they haven't accomplished in 30 years. So
yeah, no, it's wonderful.
At least
I'm rooting for them. I'm hoping. I hope it all goes well.
I'd love to see Toronto and Edmonton in the final.
Yeah, I think that would be bomb.
I think that'd be amazing. It'd be one for the ages. At least something good will have happened.
but I would have to go for Drisidle. Oh, bye, Stanley. Because he's my boy.
The Edmonton Drysidles.
Yeah, they're so good. He's so good.
He's so good. Yeah. They did lose though to the Vegas.
Oh, I know. It's just bizarre. Bizarre. I watched a bit of that game and then I went to bed.
I watched a little bit of that game too, and I didn't feel like I don't feel like Skinner played bad in the portion that I saw.
I really like him. What do you think?
Yeah, I actually really like him too, and I used to like Jack Campbell until he just like is bad.
He is bad, and that mustache on Skinner. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's always good.
It's awesome. It's the best.
What are you working on here?
I'm working on like a futurist. I wanted to paint tonight. I haven't painted on canvas for a long time. Been pretty paper focused this season, and I really wanted to do some canvas stuff, and just really hadn't done. I mean, I shouldn't say I haven't done faces in a while. I have, but I haven't done faces on a canvas for a while. So yeah, just really kind of wanted to do that. So I'm looking at some like futuristic. Kind of want to do a profile portrait. Some kind of futuristic, non-binary kind of character. I know you love dystopian, so I thought, this might be up your alley, and then kind of make it a bit colorful and playful and whatnot. So yeah, just kind of some character design, some character development. I don't have a background story for this character or anything. I'm kind of in the vibe of let's just paint, see what comes of it. I have a vision, but if it changes, I'm all for happy mistakes in life. And yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Well, yeah. I mean, you will be the judge of this. Yes. You have plans for the weekend, little Ange? You seem excited about Friday.
Oh, I'm excited about Friday too. Yeah,
You got
any
big
plans this weekend?
I think I'm going to go to the cottage.
Oh, the
point.
cottage.
Yeah, I went last weekend. It was nice. It's always a little warmer down there, You'll have to come visit sometime.
Yeah. I have plans this weekend.
Look at you. What's going on for you?
I'm gonna get some lobsters and have a lobster boils.
Oh, it's lovely. You having all your friends over?
Just just a couple guys. Troy Orbison.
We love him.
Troy Orbison fame.
Yep.
He's coming by, and my other friend there. We have a bit of a band going, so we're gonna do some Jimmy Jams, and then we're going to have lobsters, a fire, and watch the game. Hopefully, it's nice enough to put the projector out. And
Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to be
green and have a fire.
Yeah. Whoops, that was the paint.
Sure, it was. Doug.
It was the paint.
Cycling on Sunday and probably house chores. Oh, house chores. I have those, but I'm not getting into it.
Just not doing it.
I've been putting some things off for a while, and I gotta get in. I gotta figure it out. But
Like, are you not taking your garbage out?
yeah, that's one of them. Recycling. I have a buildup of recycling in the garage.
Yeah.
It is so early to carry out 6 bags, and now it's 12.
Right.
And so it's even earlier now.
Right. Yep.
Like so you got to do it before work. I'm barely up in time to get to work, so I don't have enough time to also carry to the end of the driveway in 3 separate trips a bunch of bags. It's not like my driveway's short, right? Like
No, I've been there. It's a deep dish.
deep dish. That's right. So that's been piling up, and I have this new problem, and I don't know how to deal with this at all.
Oh, maybe I can help you sleuth this.
Okay, so I have an old hot tub that broke.
Yes, you've had that as a almost like a lawn ornament for some time.
Yeah, and you know, it worked the first 3 years I was here, but it was like it kept costing more and more money to keep it running every year.
Yeah, I just had
And it got
to
to
get
the
mine
point
fixed.
where it's like, yeah, like, am I gonna put another $1,200 into this just so I can? Like, I loved it. I enjoy a hot tub, but it wasn't worth. Like, I didn't have the money. Let's put it that way.
Right? Yeah.
To do that. So, so it's just been sitting there, and I bought a new cover for it so it wouldn't get, so nothing could get in the inside of it,
Yeah.
and it would be, you know, maintained if I did decide to fix it at some point.
Gotcha.
But over the years, some animals have been in there, and it was like blown insulation in, and they've been ripping that apart for years. Now there's a family of raccoons living in it.
Oh. Well, I think it's time for a new one.
In the underneath,
Yeah.
in the side closest to the house, they've made a nest in there,
Wow.
and I don't know how to get them out.
Call up, fella.
I gotta call a fella. Yeah, what fella do I call?
I don't know. Pest control.
Is there such a fella?
I think so.
Anyway, I gotta figure that out
Yeah.
because it's starting to hiss. I can hear it hissing and stuff. It's not happy.
The raccoon or the tub?
Well, the raccoon, I'm assuming. Maybe it's a fella.
You wouldn't know.
I'm also assuming it's a raccoon. It could literally be anything.
Right. Well, if it's hissing, that's bizarre. You think it's
I
a wildcat?
Fucking, I don't know, man. Sorry about the language, but I'm just like,
We swear here.
I'm worried that I come up the stairs one night
Yeah.
from downstairs having a fire,
Yeah.
and I walk by this thing's house, and it
Which
freaks
is
out.
your house, essentially.
And it freaks out, and it bites me, and I end up with the rabies or something.
Yeah. That's real. That's real, Shane.
Little Ange says you should check out this Jonas Peterson Insta account. Little Ange's mom shared it with her a while back. He uses AI to help create art.
I'd love to. Can you send it to me somewhere other than chat so I can get it later?
I just put it up here for you,
Oh, sweet.
so you can just visit that link
Perfect.
a little bit later on.
Oh, he's one of the Jonas brothers. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
The
That's
artsy
him, all
one.
right. He's the one where the Jonas is his first name.
Yeah, that brother. He did it different.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with this thing that we're using.
Oh. I think I know what you mean.
For me to connect with you, like, it's not, you know, it's just not, Doug. It's just not.
Oh, well, we'll look for an alternative for the next week.
Yes, I'll have a look. I'll forget about it and complain about it again next week. So, you been watching anything? Anything?
Well,
stand
Yellow
out?
Jackets didn't have an episode last week, and now I'm concerned with the strike that there's not going to be any new episodes.
Oh, well.
However, I would think that this should be done.
Yes, the second season's already shot, so you don't have to worry about that. I hope this strike doesn't last as long as it did the last time.
Yeah. Agreed.
Right. So Yellow Jackets. I really wish they didn't have that break. I don't understand why they had.
I didn't like it. It doesn't matter. It's not live. It's so silly to me.
I, I also don't get. I don't understand why they did that. It doesn't make. I don't like. It's bad enough that they're trickling it out.
Yep.
Then they gotta
Do that. Be that
But
way.
like, what was it? What was the reasoning? Is there any reason?
I looked it up and they just said they were taking a week off.
What? Off of
Yeah.
what?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, I have to disconnect from you and reconnect because I'm not seeing it update at all.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I'll be here doing things.
I can still hear you. I just can't see you anymore.
Oh, well, I sound better than I look.
If you say so. I started a couple new shows to see what I thought of them,
Yep.
and I'm really liking one of them.
Okay.
Well, I'm really liking two of them, but they're different shows.
Okay.
So one is Mrs. Davis.
Is that the AI nun thing?
Yeah. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to like this at all.
Right.
But I'm really liking it. Like,
Oh, okay.
it's very out there.
Is it like Westworld, kind of, or
No, it's
Or
like,
it's good.
You know what it
I didn't like
reminds me of
Westworld.
is it reminds me. It's more lighthearted.
Okay.
It reminds me of Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency.
Oh, I did like that show.
It's not quite as wacky as that one was,
Right.
but it's more that than it is Westworld.
Okay.
And so far, I'm really liking it, and I'm really liking. And so the Betty Gilpin or whatever is the main nun,
Yeah. That makes it sound like
And
there's
she
multiple
was-
nuns.
and she was in Glow. She was
Oh.
a blonde wrestler in Glow.
Oh, yeah, she's great. She was what was the character's name? Not Miss America, but it's like something like that. Oh, Liberty Bell.
Liberty Bell. Yes, she was Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
And I thought she was okay in Glow. She kind of annoyed me. Like, her as an actress kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
But she's not in this. She doesn't annoy me at all. Like, she's really good.
Cool.
She has this smile that's the same as Emma Stone's. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if anyone knows that smile, it's you.
Like, let me pull this up for you. Let me pull this up for you, and you tell me if you agree. Let me find a good example.
Oh, yeah, she looks like a mean nurse. I see that picture. That's fun.
All right, this is an okay example. No, it's not that great. Maybe this, kind of. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, really liking the show. I think it's quite quite engaging so far. But
Cool.
they released the first 4 episodes and then another one came out, and then they're trickling it out once a week. But what's super frustrating is in the description it doesn't tell you what day of the week it is.
Oh, so does it drop on different days each week, or you just haven't figured out the schedule yet?
I just have no idea, because like I watched the 4 episodes that were there, and then I'm like, oh, when's the next one coming out? I'm like, I have no idea.
Oh, lame.
I found that with another show that was on a different streaming. Like, just put, if you're gonna trickle it out every week, just put it in the description what day of the week I can come back and watch the show. You know?
Exactly. Well, so here's a question. The Yellow Jackets comes out on Fridays or Sundays?
Fridays.
Okay. So like tonight at midnight?
Oh no, because it's like Friday at
9 or
1
something?
Eastern or something. Yeah, it's stupid.
In the afternoon?
Yeah, because at lunchtime one Friday I went to watch it and it wasn't out yet.
Oh, okay.
And then I went to look at it after work and it was out. So, you know, sometime in the
Afternoons.
afternoon.
Afternoon delight.
Very troubling.
Huh.
I
I watched
show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go on. No, you. No, this is about you. Go. Yeah, let's talk. I'll talk about my show later.
So a guy at work said that he watched and that I should watch Clarkson Gets a Farm or something.
Okay. Like Kelly
And
Clarkson?
did you ever watch? No, did you ever watch Top Gear?
I know of it. I wouldn't say I watched it religiously, but I know of the show, yeah.
Yeah. So the big guy bought a farm in like 2008,
Okay.
and then obviously he had other people running it,
Right.
and then a bunch of stuff happened, and the guy that was running it retired, and he wasn't doing Top Gear anymore. So
Right.
he decided he's gonna try and run the farm himself.
And that became a
And
show?
so- and then of course made a TV show about it.
Right. Is it good?
So it's very like Top Gear runs a farm.
Right. Yeah.
But I've only watched a couple episodes, but it's like light TV.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
kind of
background
TV
stuff.
Yeah, you can put it on and like work on something, and like there's some nice moments, and they go through a story arc and stuff, and it's good fluffy TV.
Cool. Nothing wrong with that. What platform is it on?
That's on Prime,
Mhm.
and the Miss Davis is on
Crave.
Crave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I kind of binged the show called Traders. It was recommended by friends of mine. It's like a reality show. And I can't think of the actor's name who's the host, but he played Nightcrawler years ago in the X-Men movies. He's older now, Alan something. And he's the host, and then these, I can't remember how many people, but we'll say 20. And they go live in his Scottish castle for a week, and then every day they have breakfast. And then they do a task. And then based on that task as a group, like some of it's like you're buried alive and people have to come find you. Like it's pretty crazy shit. So based on how people act, and they kind of think like, oh, who's a traitor, who's not. So there's 3 traitors. People are trying to figure it out. They're trying not to be known as a traitor. The winner gets $250,000. If there's a traitor left in the winning top 4, the trader or multiple traders split the cash, but if everyone thinks that it's people who are, I don't know what they call them, faithfuls, I think, they would split the cash or whatever. So it was interesting. He was really over the top as the host for a bit. So the first episode or two, I was like, I'm not sure. But I did get into it, and then I realized there's a UK version, which is also at the same castle, so I'm assuming it's the exact same show, just different people. There's also an Australian version too, but it doesn't seem to take place in Scotland.
So Alan Cumming is the guy that you're thinking of?
That's the one.
And I was recommended this show as well.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't get past the first episode, and part of it was I'm not a big reality show watcher.
Me either.
And when they started it, they're like, these are the celebrities you know from.
And I didn't know
Survivor.
anyone. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know that person. Big Brother. And I didn't know that person. And it was just like, oh, man, okay. So it's one of these shows is what I said to myself, and I turned it off. But I don't mind a show that's like got some espionage elements to it, as long as it's not like, I don't know. The production on some of those reality shows is just like, you could summarize this 30-minute episode in 10 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
If you take out all the repeated stuff, and like, there's got to be a YouTube channel or something that does that for you, right?
I would think so.
But I guess you're not watching it to not have them build up the drama.
Well, I mean, it's all about the drama, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, absolutely. So did you find that the show, you binged it, did you find that it was a good watch, like entertaining?
I got into some of the characters, yeah. I thought it was entertaining. Was it something you should watch? No. Is it gonna be changing your life? No. But I guess for me, part of it was I hadn't watched a reality show in 10 years, it feels like. So it just wasn't like, it's not my normal thing to watch by any stretch. So yeah, it was kind of fun to revisit a show like that. But am I going to be starting to watch more reality shows? No.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't watched a reality show in a very long time, so maybe it's worth checking out. The other one that everyone was like losing their mind over was that Love is Blind one.
I watched the there you go. Yeah, I watched the first season.
Yeah, how was it?
Painful. It made me, like, I was just like, why? You're all useless and sad, and I mean, I know it's television.
No.
But yeah, no, bad.
So very, very cringe-worthy television, or?
Totally, yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad I didn't watch that one.
It's also sad how they treat each other.
Sad.
Yeah, they're just not nice people.
I've been watching a lot less television lately, and I think it's mostly because I can't find, like, there hasn't been a comedy series that's come out recently that I've gravitated towards. And I've watched a fair amount of, like, the indie comedies, like comedy series, to try and find something that hits the mark. But it seems like lately the things that are hitting the mark are like Yellow Jackets, like more the dramatic shows. And I just don't know if that's more of what's being produced. Like, did the comedies come out in the summer or something? I'm not sure.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, let me put in here top 10 sitcoms 2022. Let's see what the internet thinks the top 10 are. Abbott Elementary. Did you watch any of that?
Never heard of it.
I watched some of it. It's it gets better. It starts very bad. It gets a little bit better. Number 2 was this is on ranker.com.
Oh.
I guess
Do you like Ranker? Do you like Ranker?
I don't know. I guess.
I think that's the beast that lives in Jabba's lair.
Oh, Ranker.
The Ranker.
Yeah. Ghosts is number 2, Doug. Ghosts.
Oh, don't know that one either.
No, me neither. Hold on. Let me get a little synopsis of this. A young couple's dreams come true when they inherit a beautiful country house, only to find it's both falling apart and inhabited by many of the deceased previous residents.
Oh.
Who's in this? Rose McIver. Do you know her?
I don't think so.
Utkarsh Ambudkabar?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people. Maybe I'll check this out.
I don't know anyone. I love it.
Okay, cool. Ghost, number 2. So I should have looked this up a long time ago. Number 3 is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Great show.
That seems to have like a big resurgence.
Thing is, it's 13 seasons. So if you can get past some of the early cringy stuff, I mean, there's so much cringy stuff that's part of the humor. So I think you just, yeah, that's pretty. It's good. It's definitely good. It's worth it.
Okay.
Number 4, The Neighborhood, with Cedric the Entertainer, Max Greenfield, Beth Byers. Don't know. Have not seen this. Fish Out of Water series. Oh, Max Greenfield. Is that the guy from... It is. The guy from New Girl. The guy who I think when I see him, he reminds me of you.
Oh. That's cool. I don't think I know him.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I must disagree then. Is that why? I've blocked it out.
What?
I disagree. Is that why I've blocked it out?
No, I don't know. Let me pull him up for you. But I know you know him because like he's kind of everywhere, or was everywhere at one point.
Oh, I vaguely know who he is, but I don't really know him.
I mean, it doesn't look exactly like you, but like you can see. And then in New Girl, he's got these sort of attitudes that I'm like, oh yeah, I could see Doug having that attitude.
Well, I probably do have that attitude. Maybe his character was after me.
Maybe.
Well, that sounds
Have you ever
like
watched New Girl?
No, but I do like her. That's Zooey, right?
Her.
Yeah, that's Zooey, right? I don't know why I never get into it. Is it good?
I really liked it. It's one of those long burns as well. Like the more you get to know the characters, the better the show gets, and the more the writers got to know the characters, the better the show got.
Right.
So it's like it starts paying off in the 2nd and 3rd season because the characters are more solidified. They play more on their character traits for the jokes, and yeah, it's the cast is really good too. So it's I love her, Zooey Deschanel. I love him, that Max Greenfield character. I really like him. He's a little over the top and a little bit hard to take at times, and I love Damon Wayans Jr.
Oh, okay.
He's fantastic. And his partner, what's her name? Oh yeah, Lizzie Kaplan was in. There's lots of guest stars. Why is she not in the top billing? That's weird. No, I don't know. Why is she not here? Why was she erased?
Maybe she did something they didn't like.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different show.
Could be.
I am. I'm thinking of right, because he plays coach in this. Right. I'm thinking of Happy Endings. Did you ever see that?
No, but I thought I'd like it.
So Happy Endings and New Girl have the same vibe, I think.
Okay.
Okay. So where are we? We're on number 5. Grace and Frankie.
Oh, I heard that's funny, but I never really got into it.
I think it's for old people.
Yeah. Yeah, but I know some people our age who watch it. So say what you will off that.
What are you? What? You call me old, sir?
No.
Okay, number 6 is Bob Hart's Abolitia.
Oh, wow. Really? I don't think that's even on anymore, is it?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this, and I don't think I've ever seen any of these people before. Just gonna skip past this one. Number 7 is Curb Your Enthusiasm.
One of your favorites?
I really like it. Yep. Number 8 is Mr. Mayor. I've never heard of this, but it's Ted Danson, Holly Hunter.
Oh.
Is this new? No. Premiered January 7th, 2021. Well, new-ish, I guess. What's it on? NBC. Only lasted 1 season. Can't be that good.
No.
Although created by Tina Fey, and I do love her.
Oh,
2
yeah.
seasons. Okay. It was 2 seasons. 10-episode seasons. And I like Ted Danson. Or I liked him in...
The Good Place.
Yeah, Good Place. That was great. Number 9 is Pretty Smart. Again, I don't know any of these people. Emily Osment. Greg Sulkin. Olivia Macklin. Do you know any of these people?
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
I can't say I do.
Nope, I don't.
Okay, that's about it. Oh my
Okay.
god. Okay, so there's problems with this list, I gotta tell you. Oh no. Oh, there's a new Wonder Years? Did you know that?
No. Is it with Kevin's daughter? If so, I think I do vaguely remember this.
It's Dule Hill, who was in Psych, that long-running sitcom. Narrated by Don Cheadle. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here that looks really bad. Okay. Well, anyway. There we are.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, Doug. Maybe that's why.
maybe.
What's your all-time favorite sitcom?
Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. Like it depends. Like it's segments in time. So it's like growing up, I didn't have a lot of options. So like I would say at that stage, the Golden Girls was really funny to me, but I didn't have a lot of options to watch other things. But it was pretty mainstream too. So at that age and stage, that was good. Um, I liked parts of Will and Grace, more Jack and Karen.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't stand Grace. I don't like her. Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
I thought like that comedic was was a comedic mashup was a good twosome at the time. But again, like you watch it later and you're like, ugh, it wasn't very good. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you could name some and be like, oh, I really enjoyed that, but I can't really. Nothing's coming to mind. How about you?
Well, news radio
Right, that's your jam.
is up is up there for the old ones for sure. And what's great is it holds up. Like they didn't. There's obviously some problematic jokes, I think, but like they're once every sixth episode. It's not like Friends or some of the other sitcoms from that era where there's a horrible gay joke every third joke. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, I think it holds up really well. I also might have blinders on because I've watched it a ton.
Right.
But their jokes were about like I don't know. It was just so well written and the characters were so good. I think modern sitcoms Community was really good in a lot of the
Like is Schitt's Creek a
lot of the
sitcom?
early
Because if it was, that would be my favorite.
Yeah,
But I don't know
yeah,
if it is.
yeah,
Okay, then
yeah.
that's
It
my
absolutely
favorite.
is. Yeah,
Okay.
and
That
and that was great. The Good Place was really really good too. I also like the fact that it ended.
yeah.
You know, it didn't go on for 9 seasons because it was good. Like it was good enough to have another season, but they're like, no, we're good.
Right.
Like that had some integrity, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously the big ones that everybody likes, like Parks and Rec and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, I like
I
Brooklyn
enjoy.
Nine-Nine. Thank you. That's a really good one. I watched that a lot. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it's like I can keep going. That's one of the ones that I can keep going back to and still find it funny, even though I know the joke.
Right.
So
Yep, I would agree. Yeah, that's a good
yeah,
one.
that's
Thank you.
probably yeah, no problem. Sure.
I tried watching your cartoon, the first episode of Invincible.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know if I'm
didn't.
going to watch any more of it.
Yeah, it's slow. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just don't know. Just didn't grab me. I was just like, oh god, these characters are the same as everyone else's characters, and
Did you get to the twist yet?
yeah, I
Okay.
did, and that was, I mean, the twist was good, but at the same token, I was just like, oh, we're gonna need more characters.
Well, and I will say that I didn't watch much further.
Then the first episode.
No, like I got into like episode 7 or 8 and I stopped.
Oh, I didn't get past the first episode. What? So
Well, you
you
got to
did.
the end of it.
I
So
did. Yeah, I did.
I usually give a show at least 4 episodes because the number of first seasons that are bad for shows that ended up being good.
Mm-hmm.
But I also spend way more time than you watching TV, so
That might be true.
it's definitely true. I know it's true.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God! One of the top sitcoms for me, which I forgot to mention, I can't believe I forgot to mention, is Arrested Development.
Oh yeah, yeah, you love that. And I enjoyed that too. I enjoyed that as well.
And not only that, but coincidentally, it is also on this very day Will Arnett's birthday.
Oh, and Will Arnett said if Toronto wins the cup, he'll get a tattoo of Wendell Clark holding the cup.
Why Wendell?
I don't know. I don't know.
From the team that wins it.
Yeah, I don't know.
How old would you put Will Arnett as?
I think he looks older than he is.
Okay.
So I'm going to say he's 53.
That's right. He's 53 years old today.
Okay.
Right on the money, Doug. Right on the money.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me.
Very.
I didn't hear that.
No, not a thing.
You liked that Murderville thing, right?
I got a kick out of it. Yeah, yeah.
We watched the Christmas episode together, and I definitely got a kick out of that one. I find that things like that are funnier with other people.
Yeah, I would agree. Yep, definitely.
Like watching that at the house alone won't be as funny as watching it with a group of people where somebody finds something funny that maybe you didn't, but then because they find it funny, it becomes funnier to you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, Will Arnett. It's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Willie.
Hopefully, your Toronto Maple Leafs will win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And by your Toronto Maple Leafs, I mean my Toronto Maple Leafs.
I believe that's what you meant.
It's definitely part of it. I do really want them to win.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a slight chance I will be a little bit distracted in the second half of the show.
That's fair. You also said you might want to bugger off a little.
Just
Little
a
bit.
little early so that I can watch the game. That's all.
That's fair. So I'm just covering up.
Sign in now for everything?
For what? For the game?
For Gem? I thought you could watch whatever you want.
Oh. Do you not have a sign in?
I do, yeah.
I mean, for as much TV as you watch, I thought you would.
I do, absolutely. I did get rid of Netflix though. Like I'm only carrying 2 paid subscriptions at a time.
Nice.
I'm not doing this back to cable $50 a month.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
In a way, we
hundreds
all
of
are.
dollars a month.
Yeah.
Whatever. You forget it. I'm liking the way this is turning out, Doug.
Oh, thanks.
I was not convinced in the early stages.
Okay.
When you had just the outline, just
Yep.
the silhouette. I was
Okay.
like, oh no. This is gonna be. I'm gonna have to talk Doug down from the
Yeah,
edge
it's
of
gonna be
this.
one of those nights. Like, oh, we need to end early for the hockey game, but really, it's an intervention.
Really, Doug, it's okay. It'll all turn out. But it's definitely coming together.
Oh, thanks.
I like the frosted tips.
Oh yeah, thank you. Are you gonna go see Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes out tomorrow?
I probably won't go tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind seeing it in the theater.
Yeah, they say it's the best Marvel movie yet. Now I know that's marketing.
Who says that? Marvel? Marvel says that.
I think critics are saying it actually.
Okay, well that's good.
And it's James Gunn's last one because he's taking over the DC world now.
Oh, thank God. Somebody needed to.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is he any good?
I don't know. Is it well? Who had the DC world before? Schneider?
I think so. Yeah,
But only part time, right?
I think so. Because wasn't he still doing like the Spider-Man movies or something? It was always something crossing over between people.
I don't know. Maybe get some. I don't know. Yeah, it's difficult to say because DC always seems a little bit more dark and serious, but also fails at that sometimes. So then ends up feeling campy.
Agreed.
So if when they hit the mark on the dark and serious thing, it feels good and it feels like, oh, that's like very noir detective kind of like vibes from it.
Yep.
But when they miss the mark and it's just campy and shit, like you're just like, this sucks.
Yeah. And I'd say most of it sucked.
Yeah, there's a lot of it that sucked. So I'm wondering if a more big budget mentality, big budget Hollywood mentality to DC would revive it.
Yeah.
But what's he gonna start with? What's his first movie over there?
I think it's young Superman.
Oh.
Yeah, again. So it sounded like it's going to be like Smallville big screen.
But people really liked Smallville, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch Smallville?
Yeah. No, not a lot. But I would assume it's a lot like that show Gotham I really liked, where it's like kind of going back in time to the origins of all the characters.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I care enough about Superman. I've had some trouble getting into that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what sold me on Marvel was being able to watch them in timeline order on Disney.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of characters that I could care less about that I then developed,
Feelings for.
feelings for
Yeah.
after I got the full story.
Right. They did a good job of
shit
linking all that together. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, there was. But so many different directors, so it's like it's tough.
Well, and writers, right? Like there is definitely some that suffered from writing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how many explosions. Like there was a couple movies that if you looked at the script, it's like 6 pages long.
For the whole movie?
For the whole movie. It's like a bunch of explosions and stuff, and then that person says, I gotta get you out of here. And then they get them out of there, and then it's like,
Yeah.
there's no substance. They don't talk about anything. Like, there's no story progression. There's no character development.
Yeah. Did I tell you
You're
I
a
watched...
Smallville fan, Little Inch? That's good.
Did I tell you I watched like From Dusk Till Dawn and Natural Born Killers? Did we talk about that
Oh
last?
no,
Oh,
no.
so yeah, the other week I rented those and watched those, and it's just interesting to see like '90s movies and how '90s were put together, and both of them had Juliette Lewis, which I wasn't totally sure about. I knew she was in Natural Born Killers, but I didn't know she was in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Hmm.
And they were bad. Like they were bad. Like From Dusk Till Dawn was Clooney's big break. It was his first time starring in a movie after 2 seasons on ER. He was 33 at the time. Um, Juliette Lewis was 20 something. It was Selma Hayek's first big movie.
That's
Uh,
the only thing I remember from that is Selma Hayek's dance or whatever.
yep. And she had to be hypnotized to dance with that snake. Um, and Quentin Tarantino was the director, but also was in it as Clooney's brother, who then had Salma Hayek put her foot in his mouth and pour Jack Daniels down his leg, and he had to drink it. So, yeah,
I
all
saw a
that was
post the other day actually that said Quentin Tarantino's obviously got something going on because he wrote a part where a man gets fed Jack Daniels via Salma Hayek's foot and then cast himself in the role.
yeah, yeah. So that was, and it was. I liked. It was nice to remember how '90s movies were because I don't think they're watched, at least by me, a lot. Um, and the storytelling was good for the most part, but the quality was really not great, which isn't a bad thing. It didn't depend on the quality of the film being filmed. It was more about what was going on. And then Natural Born Killers was just horrible. I mean, most of the movie, and it had double the budget of From Dusk Till Dawn, but most of the movie they're just sitting in a car with projection screens around them, a parked car, and they're acting in the car while things are projected on the screens around them. And I think all the budget for that went to using
Woody?
using the penitentiary, like a real penitentiary full of criminals, for the last third of the movie.
Oh. So was from Dusk Till Dawn was
Rodriguez, as well
Rodriguez.
as Tarantino. But Tarantino wrote Natural Born Killers, which I didn't know, and he's never watched it because
Oh.
Oliver Stone did such a shit job with it. He's like, I refuse to watch this. And that's why he cast Juliette Lewis in Dusk Till Dawn the year later to make up for it.
Oh wow, okay. I didn't know that he wrote both those movies.
Yeah. No, I didn't either.
And then he didn't like and because that's 2 years after Reservoir Dogs, which was his first movie, right?
I
His
think
first
so.
director
Yeah.
screenplay movie.
Yeah.
And I think he said he's doing one more movie.
Oh, is he? I thought he was done.
What was his last movie? Once Upon a Time, right? In Hollywood.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill 1 and 2 and 3, right?
There's a 3?
Yes.
What? When? If there is, I know what I'm doing later tonight.
So Google has it here. The cast is Uma Thurman, Julia Dreyfus, and Daryl Hannah. But Tarantino not only reiterated the likelihood of Volume 3 in 2021, but was fucking excited at the possibility of Thurman's daughter Maya Hawke playing Bibi, the premise of Revenge remained unchanged. The premise of cynical revenge remained unchanged, and events would pick up 2 decades after the audience last saw Beatrix.
Interesting.
So maybe that's the last movie he's going to do.
That would make sense.
True Romance. Again, written by him and somebody else. That was a good movie. What's your favorite Tarantino flick?
I like the Kill Bills. You?
Yeah, I need to watch them again because I think I had a hard time following it when I watched it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Those two, and I don't know if I might have been under the influence of something. I'm not sure.
Right.
But, so I enjoyed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I wouldn't say it's his best movie by any stretch, but I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed The Hateful Eight.
I like that one too, yeah.
A lot of people didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs is great. Pulp Fiction's great.
Yeah, what about Django Unchained?
I have to watch it again. I don't remember any of it. I don't even know. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch that. I rewatched Inglourious Bastards and didn't think it was that great.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Jackie Brown, which again, didn't seem to like, but I enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would probably say that because of when they came out, like obviously Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction were big in our era, right?
Yep, for sure.
So those two probably stick with me the most.
Right.
But I'd like to rewatch the Kill Bills probably, and if there's a 3, I will definitely rewatch them.
Well, I think it'd be cool if her daughter plays her daughter.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat. I would be. I really like her too. I really liked her in Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like, what else has she been in?
I'm not sure.
Let me have a look. Maya Hawke. Okay. Stranger Things. She's in Little Women in 2017, which weirdly I didn't watch.
Is it weird?
Yeah. Oh, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, so she's been in a Tarantino movie already.
Who was she in this, though?
I don't know.
Flower Child. Do Revenge. Popular Drea wants revenge on her boyfriend for publishing her sex tape. An exchange student, Eleanor, is haunted by a rumor. The two teenagers team up to take action against their tormentors. It's got the Sophie Turner from
Oh yeah, the Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Also married to a Jonas.
Nick.
One of them.
Paul.
Ringo.
Ringo Jonas. The most underrated of Jonas Brothers.
They just don't give him enough credit, do they?
Ooh, you got all the snacks to yourself. Oh, I hope he feels better. But it's nice that you get all the snacks to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Get it, get it.
I got some good snacks for
Oh, yeah?
this game.
What'd you get?
So this is gonna sound weird, but I really like cottage cheese.
I like cottage cheese.
I like to cut up jalapenos, onions, and green onions, and red onions if I have them, really, 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 really small.
Mm-hmm.
And then like put them in the cottage cheese with some salt and some pepper, and it's so delicious.
Cool. Sounds like a damn delight.
Yeah, so I got that, and I also got I also have some ice cream.
Oh, yes, sir.
I got some pistachio ice cream. It was on for $3.50, which is the old price,
Oh.
because it's now $9 or something.
Oh, wow.
There's probably something wrong with it.
It's probably got pistachios in it. Which I like
It
pistachios.
does have pistachios in it.
But I like
It's
pistachios.
pistachio. So do I. I love pistachio ice cream. It's funny that you do that.
Mmm. Sometimes I know things.
Killing Zoe. What is this? Oh, weird. Eric Stoltz plays a man named Zed. Who travels to Paris in order to catch up with a childhood friend named Eric. But his name is Eric.
So confusing.
Oh, man. Who knows how people keep anything straight anymore? Ooh, chocolate panini? Chocolate. Oh, I tried, you know how everyone's going on about flaming hot Cheetos?
No. Who are these people?
Okay, so, I don't know. The internet's been talking about it for years. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I like spicy things. Let's give this a go. Let's see how it is. It's not that great. It's not as great as everybody makes it out to be.
Oh, you think it's just some propaganda?
I believe people think it's good, but I'm just saying it's not that great.
Okay.
There are better spicy chips out there.
Okay.
And I get that Cheetos aren't chips; they're puffed corn cheese thingies. But
what would be your what's your top chip?
it's so difficult. But some of the ones that have stood out in the last year are the spicy Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those were pretty interesting and delicious.
Yeah, she does a nice job.
Yeah. And I used to really, really like the kettle jalapeno. But they've sort of fallen out of favor for me, and I might have had too many of them.
Oh, is that why?
I don't know. It's just like I had a bag like a couple months ago, and I was like, this doesn't hit as hard as it used to. It's kind of like when you have to take more and more cocaine.
Right.
Right. Chasing that high, you know?
I don't, but yes. I'm not gonna.
And for you, your top chip?
Whew. I'm not a big chip
Little
guy.
Amp says, barbecue Pringles, bold barbecue Doritos, and some chickpea chips.
There's one I do like, and I know the bag, but I think it's like a. I want to say sweet chili heat, but that's not quite it. But it's something like that.
Oh, is it Miss Vicky's?
I think it is Miss
blue
Vicky's.
bag.
Yeah, that's the
blue
one.
bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, that is a good chip. That's a good chip.
You approve? Okay.
I approve. I would eat those. It's sweet chili and sour cream.
That's the one.
Yeah, that is a good chip.
Okay.
That is a good chip for sure. Ooh, prawn chips. Oh, you can see them. You have to look in the international section. Just a little update on the game here, Doug. It's 1-0 already by the Leafs.
Oh, good. Are you happy?
I am happier than if it was 1-0 by Florida.
Right.
I don't know about Sobeys, but I saw the prawn chips. Yeah, at Sobeys, actually. No, at Superstore. At Superstore. In the international section. There's a big bag of prawn chips there. But they might be prawn puffs. Which are equally as good. I've been digging the candies and snacks from the international section because you never know if it's going to be really good or disgusting.
And you like to take your chances.
Yeah, you like roll the dice, man. You might find something that's really worth eating, or that you'll have to give to a neighbor or something.
Or spit it out.
Oh, Turkish Delight's good. It's like I think it's rose. Oh wait, so there's two. I'm thinking of the Big Turk, which is a rose flavored chewy bit covered in chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Turkish Delight, which is like a nougat filled with stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Leafs are on fire over here.
Oh, good. I look forward to watching it after. Another goal?
Yes, O'Reilly scored on the power play.
I was waiting for him to do something.
Well, last time he saved them from losing.
Yeah, he's good.
He's so good, and it's one of those, like, he's the clutch guy in the room, right?
Oh, I'd agree, yeah.
No, he's the clutch guy in the room. They actually sell it in the international section at Walmart. Oh, see, I haven't been to Walmart in a long time. I've been trying to find some Jamaican patties that are good.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get some frozen ones that are so delicious, but you can't get them anywhere here, and it's frustrating.
Yeah. I can hear it in your voice, how frustrated you are.
Oh, and Sabotage bought those 401 patties and gave me one that one time.
Yeah.
And they were like the most decadent, just crazy delicious things I've ever eaten.
Cool.
Oh man. But they're not around anymore.
No.
No.
The worst.
Just like you can't life
why
just can't be all
just can't have nice
flowers
things.
and flowers and Jamaican patties, you know?
Yeah.
I'm loving the way that this is coming together, Doug.
Oh, good.
The Mohawk looks like fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I didn't know how that was going to turn out, but yeah. It's not offending me.
Oh, that's good. Oh, another penalty for Florida. Not a. Ooh.
Must say though that Kachuk guy is pretty good, eh?
Holy crap, is he ever? He's so good, and he's also such like you hate him so much. You hate him so much. He's Marchand.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's crazy good. When I wanted them to beat Boston, I was really liking that guy.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they beat Boston, I'm like, oh, I hate that guy. But I just kind of wish that he'd just not have the mouth guard, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's never in his mouth. He's just constantly chewing on it.
Yeah. He's always chewing.
It's just so chewing. So Fast and the Furious 10 or Fast 10 or Fast X or whatever is coming out. Have you ever watched any of those movies?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I like cars.
And and they're worthwhile action flicks, right? They're just action.
Worthwhile is a big word. I haven't watched like one in a long time.
Yeah.
So
are you gonna go see Fast 10 or Fast X or whatever they're calling it?
well, a few people I like are in it.
Yeah.
I like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
I like Alan Rickman a lot. I like Ludacris.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Michelle Rodriguez. I can't remember who. There's probably 10 people in it, but I don't remember who else. Whoa.
What was that?
Wasn't my car. I hope.
Somebody's revving something up out there.
Unnecessary.
Oh my god, you're in a residential neighborhood.
You wouldn't know it.
Get a grip out there.
Oh yeah, it's wild.
It's wild.
Oh.
Crazy. What?
All that and it did nothing.
Oh, try it again.
Nah.
It was definitely a sensitive ear warning there.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh, his mask's up. Hey, did we talk about your trip? Yeah, we must have, right? You came back, you had a birthday?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Do you feel older now?
No.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, much older.
Yeah. Because of my birthday?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh shit. Mine's coming.
I'm like, oh crap, mine's coming. Doug's old and I'm next.
Right. That's a good name for a movie. Oh, speaking of which, did you chat GPT any movie ideas?
I didn't yet, but I'm going to. Everything's paid now. So.
On ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Gonna pay for it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I want to set up some things where I have a bunch of things that I want to get done with it. Pay for a month membership, get a bunch of things done with it, and then like batch it.
Yeah. Batshit crazy.
But I do definitely want to feed in the ideas and see what it comes up with.
Yeah.
See if it can help out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karate with Doug. Hi-yum!
It's a good time.
That'd be a great segment. What are you guys doing tonight? Oh, it's 8:35. It's time for Karate with Doug. Hi-yum!
I don't know if that would go over well or not.
Really? How much karate do you know?
It's Taekwondo that I know.
Oh, you know Taekwondo.
He sounds so disappointed. Ooh, gross.
Ooh, Taekwondo.
It's a hard no.
Ooh, I thought I knew you.
No in the dough. Well, that's being
Taekwondo's the flippy one, right? Like it's kicky. It's very kicky.
Yeah.
Lots of kicks.
Yep.
Judo's the flippy.
Yep.
And
You sure know a lot about things you can't do.
Hey man, I can read.
Fair.
I don't, but I can.
Right.
Although, to be fair, I have been reading lately. I got a book as a gift from a colleague and friend.
Oh, okay.
At work. Yeah.
Does this person love you?
I think at the least they respect me. Which is
Ooh,
nice.
that's like way better than love.
I think you need respect for love. No?
I don't know that that's true.
I think for real love it is.
Oh. I wouldn't know.
Well, I love and respect you, Doug.
Well, what's love got to do? Got to do with it.
Got to do with it.
Yeah.
Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
That's right.
I was like, I'm not singing it first. I sing it first. I didn't know how long it was going to take.
Not long. Nope.
Yeah. Well, I swear if you waited even a second longer, I would have been into it. So, just doing my best not to be the one that started it.
It's all right.
Got to do.
Ba-ba-boo. Cha-bang. I do.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof, indeed. Okay, if you could resurrect one deceased singer, who would you resurrect?
Ooh. My head went to Prince.
Ooh, jumping's right. I think that's the right call. I think that's the exact right call.
Okay.
You do Elvis, Little Ange? I don't know if he would hold up. Although I really like that Elvis movie. Did you watch that Elvis movie?
I did, yeah, I liked it.
Ooh, Freddie Mercury. That would be a good one.
You know what? I didn't know of him until after he was dead. I just didn't have any appreciation.
Yeah.
You know?
His voice is crazy though. If you listen to
George Michael.
the way that he can sing.
I'd bring George Michael back.
Michael. Instead of Prince?
You know what? Maybe. Because in the end, Prince's stuff was kind of fucking shitty. Whatever he was releasing. It was.
So, well, you're talking... So, you didn't like the Third Eye Girl thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's fair. I think Prince was always... There's always some weird shit with him. But the stuff that was, like, that struck a chord with you, was... The chord was so deep.
Yeah.
So even, like, the bat dance.
I loved it.
Yeah, but not great.
Right. But, I don't know. I liked it.
The Raspberry Beret?
Love the Raspberry Berets.
Purple Rain?
I'm more Raspberry Beret and a little pink Corvette or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Little red Corvette.
Yeah.
Little red Corvette.
Damn, so am I. I love that stuff. Yeah, Prince is a good one for sure. I think I like that one.
I just think George Michael could still, like, he sang, I guess. Like, you know, he had I don't know, he had a unique sound. I dug
I'm
it.
trying to think of the ones that like went way too early and were so good. Like Otis Redding died at 22 or something.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And he sounded like a 70-year-old man.
Crazy. I didn't know that.
Who could belt it out. But let me triple check my facts here.
Shane, I'm being real conscious of your life.
Oh, it's okay. I got it on right here.
No, but I'm done with this painting.
He was 25 when he died.
Actually, I'm not done with this painting. Give me a hot second.
I'll give you a hot second. I'll give you a friggin' hot minute. You can take 60 hot seconds. You know, it's interesting. You covered up the what I thought was skeleton bones, then realized later was a leather jacket, and then you put some form to it now.
Mm-hmm. Did you like it better when it was skeleton bones?
Nope. I'm just saying I didn't know where it was going, and then I thought I knew where it was going, and then I wasn't sure, and then you went to where I thought it was going the second time.
Cool.
I think a lot of people would say Amy Winehouse would be one of the ones that they would bring back.
Yeah, I liked Amy. But I wouldn't want her to come back just to die again.
Oh no, Florida scored.
Well,
Sad.
I'll bring this in real close so you can have a closer look.
Oh, out of focus. Oh, it's in focus now. Oh, that's cool. The texture is cool. I guess that's paint, eh?
That's what... But you're not wrong.
That's how paint works.
Textury.
Yeah, love it.
Thanks,
I
Elaine.
love the hair. That hair is great. And it's got so much, like, forward depth. Like, it feels like it's folding over towards me, you know?
Mm.
I guess it's paint. That's what paint does.
The light's really catching it in a weird way, so that's why I'm moving it around so much. I hope no one's getting seasick.
Oh, or having seizures.
Well, I'd have to be like...
I'm fine. Oh!
Sorry if anyone was affected by that.
I'll be okay.
You're always affected.
Yeah. It looks great. I didn't really notice the purpley bits until. Oh, that was quite the move you did there. With
What did I do? Oh.
Jumpins. You got some.
There, that's better.
Skills that pay the bills, as they say.
Automobiles. Yeah, that's better.
Cyberpunk dystopian look. That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Boom. We nailed it.
Nice. Love it.
Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. I know Shane needs to watch the hockey game, eat some pistachio ice cream, and probably have a hot chili pepper in his cottage cheese while he eats a raw pickle. So, let's hope Shane's team wins. Goes on to tie up the series. The Leafs are one of our last hopes for the playoffs in the NHL this year. So, them and the, what do you call them? The Dreisaitl Oilers, or
The Edmonton Dreisaitls.
the Edmonton Dreisaitls? Yeah. So hopefully they mash up in the end, and it'll be great. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting me play around with this character that I was like mucking around with. Glad it turned out decent. Always glad when Shane likes what I do. So hopefully we'll see you again next week. We will be here. Right, Shane?
That's right.
Okay.
See you next week.
All right. Take care and have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.